Good day everyone. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create an e-commerce website for your business within the next 10 minutes. So let's get started, and it is important for you to know that in this video you are not going to be required to learn how to code. You're just only required to learn how to set up the platform where you're going to be building it, and you can head down there and start building your e-commerce website in less than 10 to 15 minutes. Let's get started. So first of all, the name of the site is called Kayode Stores or K Stores. So it's actually a platform that I build. I'll be building different SaaS and software as a service platform where people can easily build where people can easily build different kind of websites for their brands. So let's get into it. So this is the link for Kayode Stores. It says stores.kayode.xyz. So you can just click enter. Okay, so sorry, this link is not HTTPS. We need to use the right link. So this is the right link now. We need to register an account. So let's register the account. So first of all, this will be the name of the account operator. So I'll call it demo. Right. Then this will be the name of the company or the store company. I can also call it demo. Then here we can have our email address. Let's say demo at mail.com. So that's your email address. Then the password, we're going to have to give it a password. So after you're done with this, the next thing is to click on the register button, and it will automatically create and lead you to the dashboard. Now you've just created an appointment or an e-commerce website for your brand or yourself. Now the good thing about this website is that it has an inbuilt POS system where you can manage your inventories and sales and all of that. You can manage shipping. You can there's a lot. You can manage your delivery boy, add staffs, shipping, orders, products, customers. You get a report, marketing. This is where you do your newsletter, flyer, and all of that. POS system, CMS, where you manage your website looks and feel. And then this is where you're going to subscribe to a plan. Then this is a certain part. So let's start from the first. But first of all, before we even see, let's see how the website is looking. So let's click on. Oh, sorry, not that. Oh no! Before I go to that, let's go back. So there are two activated, but we'll go into that later. Let's check out how the e-commerce website is looking. So it will give you a domain name, a default e-commerce domain where people can easily get to your website. So this is still showing the Kayode brand, but if you don't want that, you can easily remove that. So this is the theme that is presently activated. So on this system we have about 10 plus themes that you can use now. So if you remember, we clicked on manage themes the other time, right? So we are currently activated to this theme, grocery theme. We can choose this theme as well, make active. We can make this theme active, and so automatically reflect on our. Now this thing has changed, so this is a different theme entirely. So if you're using the free plan, you can only use 2 themes, but if you subscribe to the paid plans, you get access to many more themes. The paid plan is just between 2,800 naira per month to 5,000. It's to 5,000 naira per month. There are 2 different paid plans. But before we go into that, let's start from the dashboard, one after the other. So this is where you see your pending order, return orders, cancel, confirmed, order shipped, order delivered, top categories today, all day, week, month, year, top brands and all of that. Right, this is where you manage all of that, customers versus guests. This is where you can, it helps you to make your better decision, looking at what customer behavior, how people behaving and all of that. Now this is also where you now have the full store analytics. So it doesn't, you don't need to have You don't need to integrate a specific analytics tool to manage your website analytics, whereby you can just look into it from here. You can see now that this page now is saying 1, that is, we've just viewed it. So you can know the number of people that open this page by looking at checking out this place. Now let's go to theme preview. So just like I stated, you only have access to 2 different themes. For this, you can either use any of these 2 themes, but if you want to use more themes, you have to subscribe to the monthly plan or the yearly plan. Now this is where you do your store setting. First of all, the store name, we've done that. The store logo, you don't want to use the food marks, which is the default, right? You want to use your own brand. Your slug will mean this, right? It's so if you don't use this again, let's say after a period of time you change your company name from, let's say the name of the company is demo initially, you now change it to something else. You just come here and change it if that domain or if that slug is still available, your store email, your store name, and all of that. Then you can delete store, you can save that. Then this is where you add your staffs, but before you add staffs, you need to create different roles. So you have to create roles for your staff. So for example, now let's say sales boy or sales rep. So for sales rep, right, they can handle, your sales rep would be in charge of your POS, creating POS, create POS, manage. They don't have anything to do with your plan. That's an administrative thing. Maybe they can also handle your delivery boys and all of that. We can also be in charge of your carts and maybe wish list. Okay, they can as well have access to your products, shipping, and maybe not Shopify. This is if you want to integrate with Shopify. Ecommerce, if you want to integrate products, you can. No. Okay, so I think that would suffice for your sales rep. So this is for general, so you can come to the CMS session where they can have access to creating a landing page, create a marketplace and all of that. So if you don't want to do all of that, if you don't want your sales rep to have access to all of that, you would not give them the permission to do that, then you can just save this. Now we've just created a role, which is the sales rep role. Now the next thing to do is now to add a user to this role. Let's say your company, you have people who are going to be attending to your customer. You can just give them a name. Let's say Mike, the sales rep. So Mike at mail.com. Then the password, we will give the sales rep a password. Then user role, then that sales rep. So you have to choose the role you want to give to the user. So when you create, they can also use these login details to log in, and they will only be given access to that limited permission that you've given. So you've given a limited permission to them. Now here is where you can add your delivery boy. If you have people who want to use your delivery, your dispatch rider, you can add their details there. They can as well manage it. So let's see. So let's say delivery. So let's change it. Let's change this to delivery. Then let's give it a password. So contact. Let me just do a default. Let's just give some funny numbers to that. So you are creating a delivery or contact information is required. So there's an error. No. So let's create that again. So let's say delivery. So delivery at mail.com 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So Oh, it's not taking that because the number I'm trying to insert is not valid. But so you can basically add your delivery boy here and all of that. Now let's go to products. Under the products you can add a lot of things. The brand, let's say you are into selling of shoes, you can add brand. So let's say Nike. You can probably put the image. Is it status, is it popular, then you can create that. You can come under label, give a label, right? You can give the label name, then the main category. So the main category can be shoes. So we can put an image or we can use an icon. So you just get that ready, so we can just make this trending, then we create. Now that we've done that, right, okay, we're still under products. We can now have a subcategory of the products. So under shoes or footwear, we can have loafers, which is a category of shoes. So I think I added shoes. Oh, sorry, something is going on. Let me go back. Yes, we have shoes. So let's add the subcategories, at least one. So we can have loafer, right? Loafer is a category of shoes. It's yet to integrate, I guess, so we can just create that. So it won't create that because there's no main. So it's yes, it will take some time to integrate, but while we are waiting, let's keep going on. So now is where we can now add the product itself. So create a product. So the name of the product, Nike Air, right? Sorry. Okay, so Nike Air. So it's to create a permalink for the products, right? So this is where it will give a link to the product. It will give a link to the product. Then you can now pick your category. You can pick your category here. You can then pick your subcategory, loafer, but we are here to do that. Now if you want to add tax, you can make it taxable, you can make it shipping only, and you can make it none. The brand, Nike is the brand. So label, we haven't added that. Tags, okay, yes, so we can add Nike as a tag. You can add shoes, you can add loafers, we can do more. So these are keywords that when anybody clicks on it, it would just show. Now shipping, we've not really done that. Kilogram, we've not done that. Then sales price is let's say 30,000 naira, but let's say you're running a discount. Let's say the price is initially 35, so sales price will now be 30,000. So you can manage your products stock, in stock, out of stock, on back order. So depending if you are still in stock, if you are out of stock, you can notify your customers and all of that. Now this is where you're going to upload your product image. You can just click here and pick your product images and upload it there. Downloadable products. So if your product is a downloadable product, you can click it and put it here so anybody can view and download, right, upon payment. Now here is where you now had your product description, details about the products, product specification, and product details. After let's just do something. Let's write products description, products specifications or specification, product details. Okay, so from there you can do all of that, then just save. So cover image is required and all of that, but let me just put something random. I'll just put something random, probably just pick one of my images here and just, alright, so let's just say let me say something else. Let's go with this. Let's say this is let's say this is let's say this is the image of the product, right? You can add a cover image to it as well. Okay, so please note that these are all demos, right? Then if there are some downloadable materials, if it's a digital product that can be downloaded, right, you can just put this and make it downloadable, right? So preview, if you want to add a preview video, if you don't want to add that, just leave that. Product attributes, you can leave that. If you don't know much about that, then just save. Okay, what's going on? Alright, so we've just uploaded one product, so we can come to the web page and refresh it. So when we refresh it now, we can scroll all the way. Okay, still loading. Alright, so let's go to shop or show more products. So we can see the shoe now. This is the shoe category. So if we go to the shoe category, we've just created this category. You can see, okay, what do we have under this category? Or better still, oh, it's still showing $3,000. So you may have to edit that. So still coming, trying to get the products. Better still, let's do this. So it says demo product / Nike Air. So demo products. So I will not need all of this. So it's quite difficult to get because we are just setting up the whole thing. So everything is not well ordered and all of that. So we can easily just do add to cart. So your customers can easily add to cart. Then come down here. Alright, so this was added twice, so we can just reduce it to 1. So check out, of course it's still showing dollar, so I'll show you how to convert that from dollar to naira. So proceed to checkout. It won't work because there's no payment gateway, and of course they're required to log in and do all of the required stuffs, right? So of course we haven't integrated any payment method. How to do all of that I'm still going to show you, so let's get back. Okay, so we've done products, we've added the products attribute, question and answer. People may have questions about a particular product. You can easily create questions, and when people ask questions, you can just answer them from here. Now let's talk about shipping. Shipping is in classes. Shipping class, you can create different shipping class. You can create the first one, let's say executive, maybe fastest within the city. Oh, okay, so I just say that. So please note that all of these things can be edited. So like this now, I wrote fastest with the cities instead of within, so we can easily within the city. Okay, so of course this is a class, so we can add more classes, shipping classes. Now shipping zone, so where are places you want to ship to? You can just click Nigeria, Nigeria as a whole, select the country, or you can basically just come down here and pick your shipping zones. The good thing about this software is that it makes your brand work adaptable almost all over the world, because okay, now we've integrated different states. So let's say you're operating in Katsina states, and fiat if you want to charge, or local pickup and free shipping. So depending on what your business is designed around, you can customize that in that method. So fiat rates, that is, they will pay local pickup, they will have to come and pick it up at the pickup station, or a free shipping. Alright, so let's come to orders. So this is where you get to see people ordering things from your website. Now this is order refund request. When someone requests to return an order, this is where you get the details about the product before accepting or declining. Then this is also where you see your customers. You can see as many customers as you want, dates registered, orders, total spent, and all of that. Then this is also where you see your performance reports, customer reports, order reports. Under this we have sales reports, sales products, and all of that. Then you can also have top sales reports, stock reports, and the likes. Then marketing is very important. So one of the marketing tools is creating coupon codes that your customers can use when they want to purchase from you. You can generate coupon codes. It automatically can generate coupon codes for you. So you can say first timers percentage. So are you doing percentage of fixed product discount? But many times it's always percentage. Minimum speed and minimum spend. If you want to have a minimum spend, or let's say before you can use that coupon, you have to have spent a minimum of 10,000 and a maximum of 1 million. So depending on your business plan or in that, then the discount of let's say 30% discounts, usage per coupon, maybe 1% per coupon, let's say just 100. Expiry dates, you can have the expiry dates, pick when the coupon will expire. Then if you don't want to use the auto generate coupon code, you can insert your own coupon. So you can just say first house, right? First house, or depending anything that fits your business. Then you can just, or let's say I B D 1 2 3. Sorry, 1 2 3. So this is, let's say this is a coupon code. Status active, exclusive sales item, the free shipping status. So that is, anyone enjoying this coupon will get free shipping. If you don't want that, if you want that, that's fine. Then you can easily create. So very good. So the code is IBD 123, discount of 30%, limit 1, and all of that. Right. Another thing is writing a newsletter. Newsletter is where you can easily send bulk emails to your customer. So she says no data in the table and that. So of course there's no data in the table at the moment, so we don't have any email connected and all of that, so it's not active, so we can't use that. So flash sales, if you want to create flash sales, you can easily create your flash sales. Wish lists, you can do that. Abandoned carts, you can manage abandoned carts and probably surprise. So you can send WhatsApp message to the person, send via mail, you can delete, and just do a couple of things. This is the one that is here, so it's an abandoned cart because we've abandoned it. Now support ticket. So support ticket is where your customers can write to you about, okay, they need your assistance with something and all of that, or where you can also get across to the admin of these platforms. Now let's go to the POS session. The POS session is where you can now see all your products. So this one may necessarily don't have to be the online thing. Of course it's online, connected online, but it can be used in your walk-in store. So now someone comes in to buy whatever, you click on it, how many do you want to buy? 3. Then the person pays, says remove all items and pay. So cash pay, is it paying by cash? So gives a total summation of everything, then cash pay and that. So this can be connected and printed out. Alright, so that can be connected and printed out from your POS machine. Now the CMS is where you can manage everything about your website, the way your website is looking from the front end when anybody goes to the website to browse, or to check your products out. So you can edit all of that from your contact page, tags, facts, that is frequently asked questions, blog session, pages, menu and the likes. Then let's touch the plans. So we have a 2,200 naira per month plan. Also by default you will have access to this free plan, which is just for one user, one store and one product. So we cannot add other products to this. It's just for one product. So you cannot do a custom domain name. Custom domain name will mean that if you don't want the link to your website to look like this, you want to have your own link, like let's say abcpharmacy.com so.store. You can, this is where you connect it, but with the free plan you cannot do it. Subdomain, you cannot have a subdomain. Subdomain is if you already have a business website but you want to now have the e-commerce version of the website, then you now say okay, you want to have the e-commerce version of the website. You can now have something like, let's say the name of your website is abcstore.com, so you now want to have abcstore.com slash store or store.abcstore.com or whatever. This is what the subdomain means. But for this plan you cannot do that. If you want to connect ChatGPT for AI and all of that, progressive web app, it makes your website very responsive and readily available on your customers' mobile devices. This doesn't give you the access to that. Shipping method not allowed. Enabled tags not allowed. Just 10 MB storage is given. But with this 2,800 plan you can get more products, one store and up to 7 users, right? Then you can not get a custom domain still, but you can have access to a subdomain if you already have a domain name. ChatGPT not allowed, progressive web app not allowed, shipping method good, enabled tags and up to 360 MB storage for this. And to the 5,000 plan, which is the ultimate plan, gives you access to everything, more themes, everything nice, custom domain and all, and up to 500 MB storage capacity. So that is that about that. So this is where you can so let's say you want to go with this plan. Now all you need to do is to click on subscribe. If you have a coupon code, if we run a coupon code at that time, you can easily use that coupon code. If not, you have to pay the 5,000 naira. So you just have to put your card details and all, then pay the 5,000 naira here. So we are not actually paying, this is a demo account, so we are not paying any 5,000 naira. Okay, so let's get back to this page, the dashboard, and let's go to settings. So under settings is now where you can now connect your own email address, do your all this email thing, so that when you want to send your bulk SMS or your bulk email to your customers, you can send from there. Brand settings, you want to add your own name, logo, and all of that. Color palette and all of that. If you want to make it this dark, you can do that. Then here is the system settings, where you can set the language, the date format, type zone, and the likes. Payment settings, this system allows you to integrate different payment option. So this is cash on delivery. If you want to enable cash on delivery, perfect. If you want to use Paystack, works in Africa, Nigeria, and almost all over the world, but mainly Africa generally, just Africa generally. And then you can as well integrate with Paystack or Flutterwave if you also want to work here in Nigeria. Okay, so that is that about that. Then you can do the other settings, WooCommerce settings. If you have your product on WooCommerce before and you want to migrate everything to this place, you can do that. If you want to do your WhatsApp message settings, this is how it looks. WhatsApp settings, you want to set up your WhatsApp, your contacts, WhatsApp business API. So where when anybody orders, you get a WhatsApp notification. So you have to do all of that. Refund setting, you want to do your refund. Anybody order something and they want to refund you, and all of that, and you want to refund, loyalty program settings, where you reward points on earning of $1,000 and all of that. Yep, you can do all of that. Now let's come back here. This is very important because the system is still dollar, so we can change the currency settings here to naira if you want to use this system in Nigeria. So you have to come here and change it to naira. So rather than you can just come and use naira. Naira should be up here. So naira, then save. So now that it is changed to naira, if you come here and where is unit time? So let's go back a bit. So now the product is changed to naira. Thanks for watching and do have a wonderful time. Bye.